Hey y'all. So before we get into this video, I want to kind of explain like what it's about, because it kind of it went one way and then it went this way, and then we kind of try to come back and it didn't work. I started off helping my grandmother after the hurricane passed fix her fence and her gate. What we're going to do this morning is my grandmother, who lives right on the other side of my parents, she has some damage that we're going to take care of for her this morning. So Wade and I, I'm right here. Where are you hiding? I know. Wade and I are going to run to Lowe's and get the stuff we need, and we're going to work on that first. So we got back from Lowe's. I also had to stop and get gas, and the line at the gas stations is sad. But what's crazy, it's not even really the gas that a lot of people are going after, it's more people looking for ice. Because there's so many people who are still out of power that is very sobering to me. I was talking to Jess, they don't have power still. We did get power back. I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning. We did get power back because of where we're located on this street. We're really close to the highway and a school. So very grateful for us to be able to have power back and stuff. But I was talking to Jess and Jeremiah, and they're setting up, you know, their generators and things like that to keep their freezers going and things. But one thing we talked about is how the fact is that, like, we're not preppers, but I feel like we were relatively prepared for for this situation. But like I was saying, it was basically, it's like sobering to know that, like, the stuff that we do usually, you know, we're canning and stuff like that, but I really didn't even use any other canning stuff. I was still basically able to use my Blackstone and stuff like that to cook. I mean, I cooked chili yesterday, last night, just because I can cook it on the Blackstone. So it's just amazing. I don't know. I just feel like COVID prepared us for some things, but like not for a disaster like this where you're out of electricity or can't get drinking water and things like that. So I'm very grateful that we have power now and stuff. I'm just praying for all those who don't, and hoping this opens up a lot of people's eyes on, like, maybe some of the stuff that the priorities should change. Alright, here we are. All the panels are put up. So basically, I'm going to wait till this post fully sets before I hang the gate back up. But it turned out good. It's nice and sturdy. It'll last a lot longer. So now it's time to go start cleaning up around our house. I then worked on my own property and started cutting down our dogwood tree. Okay, well, we got the limb down. It was definitely more difficult than I thought, because I realized that it was laying so much on those limbs. But that's how it goes. So keys to just take your time. Don't overdo it. If you feel yourself getting tired, stop for a second. I pushed myself one time too far with some hedge trimmers and ended up cutting the mess out of my arm. And learn to take your time, relax a bit. It's going to take a long time to get this all done. It's not going to be done today. It's not going to be done next week, but at least I'm starting. Get as much stuff cut up as possible, then I can start moving it. Luckily, I have woods around me where I don't have to, like, haul this stuff off to the dump or nothing. I can just kind of pile it in the woods, let it rot. Some of the bigger stuff, let me know. I've never heard of anybody burning dogwood. Letting it dry and burn dogwood. I don't see why you couldn't. I mean, it's still hardwood. So let me know if you have, or you know somebody that has. I'd definitely like to, because, I mean, it's firewood. That cedar, I can't burn that cedar in the house. And honestly, it's really crappy at burning in general. So it's something you can do like an outside fire with maybe later. But
lot of these bigger stumps with this dogwood. I would definitely like to know if I can burn it in the house, in our fireplace. So definitely let me know.
Got that cut down, but I got worn out real quick. I had other stuff I wanted to do. So then I got frustrated because the golf cart that my parents have is having issues and it wasn't working right. And I had to drag a tree limb and I just got upset.
And so just keep that in mind, is for those who are going through the same thing. Let me be real with y'all. I had this thing I was gonna say, like, let me find the right light for it so you can see me. I had this thing I was gonna say about being positive and all this crap. You know, sometimes just let yourself be pissed off. I'm so frustrated right now. Just let yourself be pissed off. Sometimes it helps. I'm not saying getting frustrated makes it better or is helpful. Sometimes it makes you feel better. Instead of holding it in, being like, I can be positive. No, right now I can't be positive. Right now I'm really annoyed. I'm hot. So I just need things to work right, and I'm done. I'm done for the day. I cut the tree up. Cool. Put the basketball back up, basketball hoop. Cleaned up some stuff. Blew off the driveway, which I got to blow it off again because I moved the limb.
I then apologize.
I'm sorry, y'all. I lost my cool. And I contribute to the fact that I was wearing boots all day. Now I got my toesies in the dirt. And I'm cooled off a little bit. I had a beer. And I sat down, scrolled a little TikTok. Well, it was actually Reels. And now I'm under control. I lost it for a minute there, and I'm sorry.
And then I wanted to really touch on the fact that I'm talking to a lot of my friends and stuff and the homestead community, and it's kind of amazing how inadvertently we have prepared for situations like this. Now, I'm not saying we're all 100% prepared. I need a generator because if we lose power, I would like to have my freezers to stay running, especially since I'm raising and selling meat. Some of my friends have generators. I do not. But then again, when it comes to we're on a well, we got to have power to get to that well. Well, I could hook up a hand pump to it type of situation. So there's things out there that could be changed for the better. But the thing is, we were able to cook. You know, I have certain things that use gas. You know, I have a canner that uses gas. I have a Blackstone that uses gas. I have two Blackstones that use gas. You know, for one was Noah Sowers let me borrow one. It uses a different type of gas, like the camping, little green camping containers of gas. But then I have a larger Blackstone where we were able to cook and do stuff with. So it's nice to be able to survive situations like that where we're not so worried about eating. We're just more worried about how we're going to get our water and use the restroom type of situation. But I'm not scared to potty outside. And I just feel like a lot of us really should have... It's scary to know how many people aren't prepared. Or it's even scary to know how unprepared in situations that we are. So I want to start doing better with preparation in instances like this where we could lose power for multiple days. Fortunately, we have power now. I have friends, you know, like the Sowers and the Kellys and the Bayorks, you know, who don't have power still. So of course we're offering our house for them to be able to use, take a shower, something so simple as a shower. Okay. There's been times where I've camped and we've taken baths in the pond or the lake and stuff. So a shower's not that big of a thing, but a shower makes a big difference. But that's kind of where I wanted to go with the video, and it just, because I got frustrated, it just went completely different. And so I wanted to say that. And then basically, you just watch and entertainment, especially when I get mad, because sometimes it can be funny. But community is a big thing too. Being able to help other people. There's been a lot of awesome community support around us and other places that has been really cool to see, and I'm happy about it, and I like to see that. So thank you for watching. Again, this is just I was trying to go somewhere with the video, and it just didn't work out like I planned, which is that's how it goes sometimes. So we appreciate you. Thank you for following along. Thank you for the support.